all day yesterday. We just lost Claire randomly enough as we're about to toss to her.
Well, that's because the winds are really starting.
And you saw it.
Yeah, the winds are really starting to pick up in that area, as we saw with Bob Keeling. But I think we've got Claire Metz now. Claire, there she is. Claire, it looks like the winds are.
Hey, guys.
Yeah. Tell us what's going on where you are.
Yeah, this is, no question about it. We're getting those huge gusts, which is why we're kind of trapped where we are, so we can actually broadcast live. We wouldn't risk taking the live truck out on the street because we've had wind gusts recorded of over 100 miles an hour from my colleagues and friends at the beach. A lot of law enforcement are calling me and letting me know. For example, someone tried to drive somewhere too close to the ocean. The car went in the water. They're safe. But those are the ridiculous kinds of things that we just won't try to do, because so far, so good in Volusia County. Everyone's emerged from this so far safely, and we want to be able to say that tomorrow morning as well. But we have heard some things that certainly make my stomach turn a little bit. In Daytona Beach Shores, police tell us there is definitely significant damage, roofs peeling back. I don't like to do stupid things, like I'm not trying to show that it's that windy, but it actually was that windy for just that moment. Just shows you it comes and goes. But anyway, the police in Daytona Beach Shores, the chief told me, yeah, there's certainly damage. A lot of the overhangs, for example, at gas stations like the 7-Eleven on A1A, that came off and kind of blew away. And a roof of a hotel, several actually of a hotel, are peeling back. I have to imagine there will be house damage in that area. It's where I live, a lot of our friends live. I can't fathom that we'll all come out of this without that. We've heard significant numbers of trees on homes, on cars. So far, though, no injuries. And everyone, all of my friends out there, very worried about the Sunglow Pier. Krabby Joe's restaurant, very popular destination for locals and tourists alike. Yes, they have lost some of that massive fishing pier. It's a very, very long pier. The restaurant's standing, the front portion toward the west is standing, but 60 feet of the fishing pier has gone down in the water. We don't know how it will fare as this continues to blow through, but we're in touch with them, and I know it'll be a very significant thing for everyone who's familiar with the place, and of course for those owners as well. But again, this I'm sorry, you guys. I'm hearing you in my ears, so try not to do that while we're talking live. But I just want to let y'all know that this is really not a good time to be out on the roads. We wouldn't risk trying to get down ISB to get over to even Beach Street until this calms just a little bit. We have heard of some flooding in the Port Orange area around Dunlawton and Riverside Drive and Catfish Restaurant. A lot of water there. A few minutes ago, now this is the kind of crazy thing you just roll your eyes and go, really? We had heard of a possible drowning in the river at Dunlawton and Riverside Drive. Well, it had nothing to do with that. It was two people who were a little intoxicated, according to local officials, that tried to swim. And now that would have put our first responders in jeopardy, and there's no reason for that. So if you don't need to go near to the beach or the river's very high right now, please don't. Those are the kinds of conditions we're looking at. We're in for a long haul today, a longer haul in recovery. The good news in all of this, a lot of people felt, oh my gosh, we're scaring you yesterday. And there was something to be scared of. It's still scary, but we dodged perhaps the worst bullet because the storm did manage to stay a little bit farther east from the coast, and it was a Cat 3 as opposed to a Cat 4. That's good news, but we're not going to get out of this without significant damage. Friends in Ormond Beach tell me that there's quite a bit of roof damage and property damage up right along the coast there in the Ormond area. So and I can assure you, the beach erosion will be significant, despite the fact that we've had tremendous rebuilding of beach in the last 10 years or since the triple threat 2004. We are going to have lost a lot of it. We're very concerned about the inlet in New Smyrna Beach, the jetty there. But the water, very, very high. My colleague Hutch Brenneman spoke with his neighbor who wrote it out. They live right along the intercoastal. It's very high water coming up into the yards, but still not into homes there. That is a plus, and that is the good news in this so far. but we're just in the middle of it. No one should, relax and think it's over. A lot of people are without power in Volusia County, and that will likely be the case at least through the rest of this day and maybe long into tomorrow, despite the fact that those responders, Florida Power and Light, the electricians, their trucks are just across the street over at the Speedway. They're staying at a hotel. I hope they fared well because we will need them. But yeah, everyone expected power outages. Everyone expected you could lose water, that kind of thing. What we did not anticipate, what we prayed wouldn't happen, would be loss of life. And so far, that is the rainbow within the body of this storm right now. And I hope I can continue saying that for the next couple of hours as we weather this. I'll bring you as much information as I get via phone. And as soon as we can get to a different location to show you, because I know you're watching and you're thinking, what about my house? Tell me about my house. Tell me about the beach side, or even just on the other side of the beach. I want to give it to you as quickly as I can. I want to find out myself, but it's just not a safe thing to do at this moment. If you're local, you're at home in your backyard because you weathered it and you want to share anything, we'd love to have it, but we don't want you to take any chances or any risks either. Right, guys? Back to you.
Claire, it's Amy Sweezy. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Claire, hi.
Hi, Aim, I gotcha.
You're making me a little
Yes.
nervous getting blown around out there. I want you to back up and stand up against that tree and hang on. See?
Yeah, no, I'm not going anywhere near a tree. Are you kidding? That's a big mistake, gal pal. No, I think it's pretty solid right here. But I'm telling you, those gusts could these live trucks, they shake and rattle and roll under the best of circumstances because they're big, heavy pieces of equipment. And although I'm sure nothing would happen, we certainly wouldn't want to take the chance. So we want to keep broadcasting and giving you information as we hear it. We just don't want to have to go off the air anytime soon because folks are anxious to know what's going on in Volusia County. I'm so glad Bob was able to get to DeLand and share some thoughts there, because in DeLand and in Deltona, as you know, they're getting damage as well. So far, though, the storm surge has not proven out to be as significant as we first thought. However, water is over A1A. I have heard that from my colleagues, and there is definitely water up on Riverside Drive, which is on the far side of the High Bridge at Dunlawton. So that means the river has come up because of that surge.
Yeah, and Claire,
so this is not. Yeah,
Claire, high tide
Go ahead.
is happening. High tide is happening right now. So between noon and 1 o'clock, this
Right
is high
now.
tide right now, and this is when the winds have been the strongest in both Volusia and Flagler County along the coast. So that storm surge, I'm concerned about, especially just north of where you are there.
Yeah, we know it's not over, Amy. I'm really dreading going back, but desperate to go back, like everyone is. And I think a lot of folks have been asking me, when can we get back to the beach side? When can we get back to the mandatory evacuation zones? It's going to be a while. They're not going to open those bridges until it's perfectly safe. And we've heard a lot of trees are down on Peninsula Drive, on A1A, blocking traffic. It wouldn't be safe. Downed power lines. It wouldn't be safe. You don't know what you could drive into. And if there's any kind of flooding at all, well, you know how that goes. You can easily lose your way. Again, we heard of a car swamped right along the ocean front. It's not something I would wish on anyone, and it's not something that anyone should plan to do, Amy. Am I right on that, or what?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And Claire, I wanted to tell you too, the one thing that I've heard from so many people on Facebook and Twitter, they want to know, they want you to go back and check on Dave on the boat later today once you can get out there, because everybody wants to know how Dave fared in this storm.
I know on my Twitter feed, Amy, there was a hashtag for Save Dave, and I am anxious to find out how he is. I am praying that he survived and he made it through, and that everything's going to be fine with our guy. But I'm sure he's going to have a heck of a story to tell once it's done, but we will check on him, I promise you.
Absolutely. All right. Well, you're doing a great job, Claire. Be safe. We'll be anxious for your reports throughout the day.
Thanks, Amy.
The center of the storm, obviously, is